Yo, what's good, FG fam? Welcome to another episode of the Detroit Tigers franchise here on MLB The Show 20. As we get into game number 3 against the Tampa Bay Rays, this is the first game at Tropicana Field. Our first road game in the ALCS. Game number 3, series tied 1-1, as the Tigers got an all-important win in game number 2. By a score of 5-4 to combat that 7-5 Game 1 win by the Rays. Robbie Ray on the mound for them today. Didn't pitch very well in his first postseason start. We'll see what he can do today, as Richie McGowan is going to get this one into right field for a base hit to lead off this game. You'll love to have Richie McGowan leading off with a base hit, but Kendall Brown kind of ruins it a little bit by striking out on a pitch he probably should have never swung at for out number 1. Ketel Marte comes up, and he gives this one a ride out to center, but unfortunately just a little bit too much air under it for out number 1 out in center field. McGowan couldn't even advance. Here's Lindor, and he gets this one to drop into left field for a base knock, so now 2 guys on with 2 away, and Alec Bohm will dribble this one on to short, and they will get the final out of the inning. So we'll see Griffin Canning take the mound. He's pitched 1 postseason start so far. He went 6 innings, 3 ERA. We'll see what he can do against this Rays team. And Kyle Isbell, of course, going to lead off again. And this one is a shallow fly ball into left field. That will be caught for out number 1. Now bringing up Willie Adames. And Adames, this one is an infield fly over to first base. Nice catch by Donaldson. As we take a look at how this Brewers series is already a sweep. So the Brewers will already be in the World Series before we even get to game number 4. And here's a roper out to center, and nice shoestring grab by Richie McGowan. What a catch. And that will end the first inning scoreless. We'll be back. Make sure you guys drop a like on this video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel for the love of franchise content. It's all we do here, as Wilson Ramos takes a walk to lead off the top of the second. Then Donaldson gets one to bloop into center field. Nice piece of hitting to put 2 on with nobody away. Seth Beer strikes out on the high and inside heater for Robbie Ray's second strikeout in the first out of the inning. Now it's Nico Goodrum, and this one a chance to double play and get out of the inning. They will do just that. Griffin Canning for his second inning of work, and this one is into center field. Nice grab by Richie McGowan, getting under that one. Out number 1. That'll bring up Mitch Hannagrenades, and right back at Griffin Canning. And he still throws on to first and gets him out. What a play from Canning. Now Josh Fuentes, and this one on the ground into right field. And that will go for a base hit with 2 away. Nick Senzel now, and he will stand there looking at the 93-mile-an-hour fastball. And that'll end the second inning. We are still scoreless here at the Trop. Now Richie McGowan to lead off the third, and this one is into foul territory. Easy fly ball, and that'll be caught for out number 1. That brings up Kendall Brown. He swings through the high 94-mile-an-hour heater. Robbie Ray's third strikeout. Here's Ketel Marte, and this one's given a ride to left. It comes off the wall, and Ketel Marte will have a double that was so close to making this a 1-0 game. Now Lindor's going to get under this one and into center field, caught for the final out. Rays escape. They dodge a bullet there. Robbie Ray's quite happy about it. Manuel Margot to lead off the bottom of the third, and he will lead off with a strikeout-looking 95-mile-an-hour right in the zone by Canning. Caleb Hamilton on the full count. He sits there and looks at it, and it is called ball 4, so they get a base runner. Isbell swings and misses on the away curve for out number 2. Canning's third strikeout of the evening. That'll bring up Willie Adames, and he will stand there looking at the curveball. A lot of window shopping by this Rays team in the third inning, and we are still scoreless heading over to the 4th. We'll be back. Back for Alec Bohm to lead off the 4th, and Alec Bohm, this one's looking good, but it is curving too much foul. And then he strikes out on the inside slider. What a nasty turn of events in the favor of the Rays. This will bring up Wilson Ramos, and he is way under that fastball into right field for out number 2 on the full count. And now Ray up against Donaldson, and Donaldson gets way under this thing. And that one's an easy play in center field for Manuel Margot. As we go to the bottom of the 4th, Austin Meadows will lead off the bottom of the 4th, and Meadows takes it to right, over the wall, out of here. Austin Meadows with the solo shot in front of the home crowd, 365 feet. And this Tampa Bay Rays team is just a really pesky one as they take a 1-0 lead here at home at the Trop in a 1-1 series. Now Kyle Tucker, he dribbles this one onto short, and Lindor with a beautiful throw. Lovely play by him, Gold Glove type play. That'll bring up Mitch Haniger, and Haniger over to Lindor, and Lindor easily corrals and throws that one on to first for out number 2. That'll bring up Josh Fuentes on the 2-2 count, and he strikes out on the away slider. Now Seth Beer to lead off the top of the 5th, and Beer sends this one out to left. Seth Beer gets that one over the wall. Surprisingly had the distance, 367 feet. He did what Ketel Marte could not do a couple of innings ago. A couple extra feet gets it out and ties this ball game. An unlikely man to do it. It is Seth Beer with his first home run of the series. Now Nico Goodrum is up, and he gets on top of this one, but just not enough power, not enough bat on ball. That'll bring up Richie McGowan with one away. He barely touches that thing, but he is thrown out for out number 2. They actually got him, even though he's super fast. Here's Kendall Brown, and Brown trying to make a play, but Isbell will make the catch, and they get a couple of easy outs. Now Nick Senzel up in the bottom of the 5th, and he will get a leadoff base hit for the Tampa Bay Rays, so a potential for them to start some trouble. They got a fast guy on for Manuel Margot, and he will take ball 4 low. That puts 2 on with nobody out, and this one dribbled on to Nico Goodrum that could start a double play, and it will work out, but they still have the leading run 90 feet away, and Lindor makes an absolutely brilliant play over at shortstop. What a play from Francisco Lindor to end the 5th. That'll bring up Ketel Marte to lead off the top of the 6th, and he gets a base hit on beautiful contact into left field. That'll bring up Frankie Lindor, and Lindor will go to center, and that will drop in front of Margot for 2 base hits in a row. And that'll bring in Anthony Banda, as they have had enough. 3 games pitched this postseason, 5 2/3 for Banda. Now up against Bohm, right back to Banda, and they get the double play. But still, leading run 90 feet away. That's Wilson Ramos, and that one's on the ground over to short and thrown on to first. Beautiful scoop from Isbell, who isn't a first baseman, as we've mentioned. To the bottom of the 6th we go. Willy Adames looking silly on the away slider. Normally a very dangerous hitter, but Canning makes him look silly. Now Austin Meadows, and they're going to call that one ball number 4 on the high heater. That brings up Tucker, who gets way under this, and he will be easily caught out by Adley Rutschman. Now Mitch Haniger, and he will strike out on the low slider. And we are moving on to the 7th inning, 1-1. Here's Donaldson up against Banda, and Donaldson leading off. He hits this one away from the shift and right up the middle there. And that's going to be a double, a leadoff double for Josh Donaldson. Brings up Seth Beer. Does not get good bat on this one, and that's going to go all the way into foul territory for out number 1. That'll bring up Nico Goodrum. He tries. This one's on to short, and Goodrum's thrown out for out 2, but leading run 90 feet away. McGowan over to left, and it is caught out there. So no leading run this half inning. We'll see what the Rays have in the bottom of the 7th. It's Josh Fuentes. And Fuentes right over to Lindor, and he makes the catch on the liner. Brings up Nick Senzel. He strikes out on the away changeup, and Canning is just on fire today. That brings up Manuel Margot. Margot on the away slider. He goes down swinging as well. Griffin Canning just on with his movement today. We end the 7th at 1-1. Back after this. Alec Mills to the mound for the Tampa Bay Rays. He's pitched 5 games this postseason, but he has not had a good time. We'll see what he does here today. Kendall Brown gets way under this. That was his pitch to hit. Unfortunately, it goes to foul territory, and it'll be caught for out number 1. Alcatel Marte. A shot for him. He's going to ground this one right up the middle. Nobody can get to it. Easy base knock. Maybe he starts a little something. Here's Lindor, and Lindor has taken it deep. Francisco Lindor to right center field, 420 feet. He hits an absolute bomb of a homer here in Game 3 to give the Detroit Tigers a 2-run lead off this 2-run shot. That's what a way to break a tie for Frankie Lindor. And the 2 guys that are being paid get it done here in the top of the 8th. That'll bring up Alec Boehm, and Boehm down the right field line. He said, hey, we're not done scoring runs yet. Boehm's going to try to get the second here, and he will with a double. So Justin Anderson going to come into the game. He's pitched 4 games this postseason. They've had enough of Alec Mills. He's pitched 5 innings this postseason. He's had a pretty good ERA so far. Ramos goes down swinging on the low pitch, and he has the second out of the 8th. Now Donaldson comes up. He's able to get some wood on this one, but not enough to bloop it perfectly, and Margot makes the catch. Now Sir Anthony Dominguez will come in. He's pitched 2 games this postseason to a 2.25 ERA. Pretty even against righties and lefties so far this postseason. And he'll face Caleb Hamilton, the righty, and he will go down on the 101 4-seamer. Some heat from Dominguez. That'll bring up Kyle Isbell, and Isbell will get some wood on this, but shallow left field. Nice catch by Kendall Brown for out number 2. That'll bring up Willie Adames, and Adames goes down on the slider away. And we will go into the 9th inning. Big 9th inning coming up for the Tigers. They lead it 3-1. We'll be back. Back to see Jose Alvarado take the mound for the Rays. He's pitched 1 game so far, 1 inning, and it was a scoreless one. Here's Seth Beer. He takes this one to center, and a nice catch from Margot for out number 1. That'll bring up Nico Goodrum, and Goodrum, this one heading towards foul territory, and it's caught in foul territory out there in right. That'll bring up McGowan. He goes down on the 101-mile-an-hour 2-seamer. Ooh, rough inning for the Tiger batters, but we'll be back to see the conclusion. Aroldis Chapman is coming into this game. He's pitched 2 games. He's got 2 saves. Can he do it again? Full count here. He's going to walk his first batter, which is Austin Meadows on the sinker that missed the plate. Here's Kyle Tucker. That one missed the plate, but he swung at the away slider, and Aroldis Chapman has out number 1 by way of strikeout. Mitch Haniger, and he launches this one into left field, right past Alec Boehm, and a base hit. 2 on, 1 away. This is dangerous. Josh Fuentes is the winning runner, and he is going to shallow fly this one into left. It's taken care of by the shortstop Lindor for out number 2. Nick Senzel could be the winning run. Dribbled onto first, and Donaldson will make the play. Detroit Tigers have won 2 straight, and they take a 2-1 series lead here with the first game at Tropicana Field in front of the away crowd. So, hey, Tigers give one up at home to the Rays, but they take one on the road here, 3-1. Meadows with the solo shot for Tampa Bay. That is their only run scored. Lindor hit the 2-run jack, and Seth Beer hit the solo shot. That is all the runs scored. Griffin Canning pitched beautifully. He will get the win. Chapman with the save. Make sure you guys drop a like on this video. Let me know what you think is going to happen the rest of the way in the series. Any predictions, scoring predictions for game number 4? Do you think the Tigers win the series? How many games does it take? Do you think the Rays win the series? How many games does it take? Let me know in the comments section below. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you drop a like on the video to help out this series and channel as a whole in the algorithm so I can bring you guys more fire-ass content. And make sure you subscribe if you're new for the love of franchise content. It's literally all we do here. And we can build a winner together. And if y'all want to see more franchise content, make sure that you click right here to see some more franchise